Hello Dreamers! So, ngayon po magrarasyo na tayo sa ating computer hardware servicing and ICT na drill. So, hinati po natin yung ating rasyo kasi sobrang haba po ng ating magiging video kung lahat po yun ay irarasyo natin in one video. So, ito po yung ating part 1. 1 to 55 items po ito. So, but before that, before we are going to start, first let us pray. Dear Lord, as we gather to begin this class today, we ask for your presence and guidance. We know that without you, we can do nothing. We ask that you open our minds, our hearts, to what we need to learn today. Help us to be attentive and respectful to each other. We pray for the ability to apply what we learn to our daily lives. We give you all the glory and honor. Amen. So, again, we are going to rationalize the part 1, 55 items of our computer hardware servicing and ICT drill. So, let's proceed for question number 1. Which stall is used for hardware to stand on to prevent static electricity from building up? A. Anti-static mat. B. Phillips screwdriver. C. Hicks driver. And D. Wire cutter. So, itong wire cutter po, siya po ay ginagamit for, of course, stripping and cutting wires. Ito namang si Hicks driver, siya ay ginagamit siya sa the drive ng mga screws na may hexagon sizes, and it is sometimes also called as a nut driver. It is used also to tighten nuts in the same way like how the Phillips screwdriver and slotted screwdrivers work. So, itong si Phillips head screwdrivers, so familiar naman tayo dito kasi halos ng area natin sa TLE ay mai-encounter natin ito si Phillips head screwdriver. So, itong si Phillips head screwdriver ay siya po ang nagda-drive or naglulusin ng tighten sa ating mga cross head na screws. Itong si anti-static mat, siya naman po yung ginagamit, verbatim siya sa ating question, to stand on or place hardware on to prevent static electricity from building up. So sa ating question number 1, ang ating po sagot ay letter E, anti-static mat. Number 2. Which stall is used to loosen or tighten cross-head screws? So, ito na-present na sa previous slide natin. So, diretso na tayo sa ating answer. Pag mag-loosen at tighten po tayo ng ating cross-head screws, wala na pong iba kundi ang ating Phillips head screwdriver. So, number 3, which stall is sometimes called a nut driver? So, presented na din to sa ating previous slides. It is used to tighten nuts in the same way that a screwdriver tightens screws. So, ano ba? So, dito, yung answer natin is letter C, the Hicks driver. Siya po na yung naglulusin and tighten ng ating mga nuts screws. Number 4, which stall is used to strip and cut wires? So, from the words cut wires, we have our answer as, sa number 4 is letter D, wire cutter. Number 5, which stall is used to retrieve parts from locations that are too small for your hand to fit? A, part retriever. B, cable ties. C, length free. D, flathead. So, tingnan natin kung ano itong mga to sila. So, first, we have the flathead screwdriver. So, yung flathead screwdriver, siya po yung nagtatighten at naglulusin ng mga screws na may flat or slotted na screws. Then, we have the length free cloth. Ito po yung ah, ginagamit natin to clean the different computer components without scratching or leaving debris. Itong cable ties ang ginagamit natin to bundle cables neatly inside and outside of a computer. Then we have a part retriever. So itong si part retriever, siya po yung ginagamit natin to retrieve parts from location that are too small for your hand to fit. So, verbatim din siya sa ating question. So, yung sagot po natin dito is letter A. So, dito po, kahit kung hindi po natin talaga alam tong mga tools po na nasa ating choices, meron na po tayong makikitang clue from our question itself. So, kung pag nakikita niyo po, yung tanong niya po, yung ginagamit po nating retrieve parts. So, ano ba dito ang pwedeng mag-retrieve? So, from the word part retriever, so alam mo na siya na po yun. So, dapat po magiging wise po tayo sa pagbasa po ng ating mga question kasi po minsan nasa question na din po yung ating mga sagot. Number 6. Which tool is used to clean different computer components without scratching or leaving debris? So, na-present na din itong mga choices na ito kanina. So, diretso na tayo sa ating answer. So, yung lint-free cloth po, siya po yung ating ginagamit upang malinis po natin yung mga component parts ng ating computer without scratching po or leaving debris. So, yung ating number 6 is letter C. Number 7. Which tool is used to bundle cables neatly inside and outside of a computer? So, diretso din tayo sa answer nito. So, yung ating cable ties, ang ginagamit po natin na pang-bundle po natin sa ating, para po mabundle po natin yung ating mga cables neatly inside and outside of our computer. So, number 8. Which tool is used to loosen or tighten slotted screws? A. Part retriever. B. Cable ties. C. Lint-free cloth. And D. Flathead screwdriver. So, yung sagot po natin dito is flathead screwdriver po. Siya po yung naglulusin ng ating mga slotted screws. Then number 9. Which tool is used to loosen or tighten screws that have star-like? So ito po yung ating clue dito sa ating question. Star-like depression on the top, a feature. So importante din na take note natin tong part na to ng question kasi minsan pag iniisip po natin na star-like, so iisipin na po natin na Phillips head screwdriver yun kasi yung Phillips screwdriver ay tinatawag din siyang star screw. But we have to remember na dito sa last part ng ating question, sinasabi nito na ito daw yung tool na fini-feature as a mainly and is mainly found on the laptop. So, ano ba? So, yung letter A natin is anti-static mat. B, Phillips head screwdriver. C is Torx screwdriver. And D, wire cutter. So, hindi ko na po present dito yung tatlong choices kasi na-present na sa previously. So, ito na lang ating Torx screwdriver. So, sabi dito, Torx screwdriver is used to loosen or tighten screws that have a star-like depression on the top, a feature that is mainly found on laptop. So, verbatim din siya sa ating question. So, wala na pong iba na ating isasagot is letter C. Number 10. Which tool is used to blow away dust and debris from different computer parts without touching the components? So, ano daw po yung ginagamit natin na tool na nagbo-blow siya ng mga alikabok at mga debris from different computer na hindi po natin hinahawakan ang parts ng ating or components ng ating computer. So, Again, itong tatlo dito ay na-present na siya previously. So, ipipresent na lang natin kung ano yung compressed air. Yung compressed air po, siya po yung ginagamit. So, to blow away dust and debris from different computer parts without touching the component. So, pag nakikita nyo dito, para siyang may hose. So, dyan po, dadaan po yung ating air para po i-blow niya yung ating mga dust sa ating computer. So, number 10, we have letter B as our answer. 11. Chips that are located on the motherboard. A. Register. B. Flash drive or thumb drive. C. Read-only memory. And D is IDE. So, ano ba yung mga to? So, yung ating registers po, ito po ay are the memory cells built right into the CPU that contain specific data needed by the CPU. So, particularly, yung ALO natin or arithmetic and logic unit, yun po ang kino-contain ng ating register. So, ito siya ay integral part. Importante siyang parte ng ating CPU and they are controlled directly by the computer compiler that send information for the CPU to process. So, ito namang ating internal flash drive or thumb drive. Ito yung usually tinatawag po natin na USB. So, ang tawag po doon ay hindi po siya talaga USB but it is a flash drive or external flash drive, also known as a thumb drive. It is a removable storage device that connects to the USB port. So, siguro kaya siya na tinatawag natin na USB kasi kinonekta po siya sa ating USB port. It is an external flash drive, uses the same type of non-volatile memory chips as solid-state drives and does not require power to maintain the data. Ano ba yung non-volatile? So, itong non-volatile po ay isa po siyang uri ng memory kung saan po kaya niya pong i-retrieve yung data kahit po after niya na mawala yung power po ng ating computer. So, gaya po ng ating flash drive, kahit na po i-off natin yung computer, so, pag i-open natin ulit po, ma-re-retain po natin yung ating data na sinave po natin sa ating flash drive. So, ito namang read-only memory. Kung napapansin po ninyo, kahit yung ating mga cellphone, meron po tayong tinatawag na ROM or read-only memory. Ito po siya isang chips na located in our motherboard. So, ROM chip contain instruction that can be directly accessed by the CPU. A basic instruction for booting and the computer and loading the operating system are stored in ROM. So, ROM chips retain their contents even when the computer is powered down. So, itong si read-only memory, isa din siyang non-volatile na memory chip kasi kaya din po niyang nare-retain yung ating yung mga files even after na yung ating power sa computer ay magda-down. So the contents cannot be erased or changed by normal means. So hindi po siya basta-basta i-erase by normal means yung nakasave sa ating ROM. So ito namang IDE, so, isa siyang integrated device electronic na tinatawag din siya natin na ATA or Advanced Technology Attachment. It's an early drive controller interface that connects computer and hard disk drive. So, ang tandaan po natin dito sa ating IDE is itong IDE ay mayroon siyang interface na nagagamit ng 40-pin collector. So, sa ating number 11, our answer is letter C kasi si read-only memory po yung ating chips na makikita po natin sa ating motherboard. Number 12, a magnetic storage device that is installed inside the computer. A. Hard drive. B. DDR, or C, optical drive, and D, memory module. So ano ba yung magnetic storage device that is installed inside the computer? So ano ba tong mga choices natin? Tingnan po natin. So ang memory module po, so sinabi po dito, early computers had RAM. So ano pong itong RAM? Random access memory installed in the motherboard as an individual chip. So itong si RAM saka si ROM, pareha po silang naka-install sa ating motherboard as individual chips. So the individual memory chips called dual inline packet or DIP chips was difficult to install. So ito daw si RAM ay very difficult daw po siya to install and often become lost on the motherboard. So kadalasan po natatanggal po siya sa ating motherboard. So to solve that problem, sinosoldered po ng ating mga designers ang ating memory chips on a special circuit board called memory module. So yun po yung ating memory module. Then we have the optical drive. It is a storage device that uses lasers. So itong si optical drive natin ay gumagamit siya ng ating lasers to read data on the optical media. So madali lang po natin tandaan itong ating optical drive kasi ginagamitan daw po ito ng laser para daw po mabasa natin yung data natin sa ating optical media. Then yung tong DDR. DDR po is also known as double data rate. Ito po yung technology na nagdo-doubles ng ating bandwidth of SRAM. So itong hard drive natin po, ito din po ay tinatawag na hard disk drive. So ito po yung magnetic storage device that is installed in the computer. Ito po yung sinasabi ng ating question. So for number 12, we have letter A as our answer. Then number 13, early drive controller interface that connects computers and hard disk drive with an interface that uses 40-pin collector. So ito na sabi na natin to previously. So diretso na po tayo sa ating sagot. So again, yung DDR po natin, ito yung technology na that doubles the maximum bandwidth of SRAM. Then the RAM is a temporary storage device for data and programs that are being accessed by the CPU. And then a floppy drive or flash drive is a storage device that uses removable 3.5. Ito po yung ating tandaan sa ating floppy drive. Itong meron siyang removable 3.5-inch floppy disk. So yung ating integrated drive device, ito po siya yung gumagamit ng 40-pin collector sa kanyang interface po. So sa number 13 po, ang ating sagot po ay letter E, IDE or Integrated Drive Electronics. Number 14, temporary storage for data and programs that are being accessed by the CPU. So temporary po. Tandaan po natin sa ating question, i-note po natin yung temporary storage for data. So diretso na po tayo sa ating sagot. So yung ating RAM po ay temporary storage for data and programs that are being accessed by the CPU. So number 14, yung sagot po natin is letter C, RAM. So yung ROM, ROM or siya po yung ating non-volatile or permanent na storage for our data. Kasi kahit na napapatay yung mga computer natin, mariritin pa din natin yung ating files na nakasave doon. Whereas yung RAM, itong sinasabi ng ating number 14, itong ating sagot sa number 14, siya po ay isang temporary storage lamang po. So pag pinapatay po natin yung ating ating computer, nawawala po yung data po. Then number 15, a storage device that uses laser to read data on the optical media. So ito very obvious na po siya. Sinabi natin kanina, yun na yung ating optical drive ay gumagamit po siya ng lasers to read data on the optical media. Then 16, a storage device that uses removable 3.5-inch disk. So ito, sinabi ko na rin to kanina na dapat tandaan po natin yung 3.5-inch disk sa ating floppy drive. So dito po siya. So verbatim po yan, yung ating floppy drive, verbatim po yan sa ating question. So yung number 16, ang sagot po natin is letter B, floppy drive. 17. Solder the memory chips on a special circuit board. So ano daw po itong? So nakalabas na pala yung answer. So diretso na tayo kasi nakita na po yung answer. So itong memory daw po na ito ay sinusolder siya on a special circuit board. Siya po ay si memory module po. Itong si memory module po ay yung sinasabi ko kanina na para po magawan po para po masolve ang problema kung bakit yung RAM ay palagi siyang natatanggal sa motherboard. So para po ma-solve yung problema na yon, yung ating pong mga designers ay sinusoldered po sila sa special circuit board na tinatawag po natin na memory module para hindi na po sila matanggal. Then number 18, so hindi nakalabas na din po siya. So, a removable storage device that connects to USB port. So, yung removable device lang naman po natin dito is wala na pong iba kundi yung flash drive or thumb drive. Kasi si ROM at si RAM, siya po ay nakalagay po siya sa ating motherboard. So, wala na po tayong ibang choice sa number 18 kundi yung letter E lang po. Ito naman din kasing si registers ay hindi po siya removable kasi naka-belt in na po siya sa ating CPU. So again, our answer sa number 18 is letter E, flash drive or thumb drive. Number 19, memory cells built right into the CPU that contain specific data, particularly the ALO. So ano ba ito? So, yung ating register po, sinabi po kanina, ito daw po ay built-in na memory sa ating CPU na ko-contain ng specific data, particularly yung ating arithmetic and logic unit. So, ito po ay verbatim din sa ating question. So, yung ating sagot sa number 19 is letter A, registers. 20. Technology that doubles the maximum bandwidth of this drum. So ito kanina, palagi na siyang lumalabas. So diretso na din tayo sa ating sagot. Double data rate or the DDR is the technology that doubles the maximum bandwidth of our drum. So our number 20, ang sagot po natin is letter E, DDR. 22. It is represented by a rectangle. It refers to an action in a business process. So, yung concept na ito, dati nung March 2023, pagkatapos ng exam, inakala ng karamihan na ito po ay under siya sa drafting. So, ngayon po napag-alaman po natin na ito palang mga shapes na ito and its meanings ay makikita po pala, under po pala siya ng ating computer hardware servicing. So, napakita na pala dito yung answer. So, pag sinabi po natin na rectangle po siya, ang meaning po niyan, ang tawag po sa process na yan sa ating flowcharts, kasi ginagamit itong mga shapes na ito sa ating flowcharts, siya po ay nag-stand for process po. Tingnan po natin dito. Yung arrow line po, siya po ang either drawn po siya in one direction, preferably from top to bottom. Keep up flow charts clear. So, itong arrow po ang nagpapakita po kung saan po ang direction po ng ating flow charts. Sabi dito sa last part, i-avoid daw po natin yung lines na low po siya kasi this could indicate redundancy in the business process. Then, connector. Connector is represented by a small circle or connector box and is labeled using letters. Then, process is represented by a rectangle. It refers to an action into the business process. So, ito po yung sinasabi ng ating, tinatanong po sa ating question number 22. Whereas yung decision naman po, is represented po siya ng diamond. So, a process that can answer a decision of yes or no requires a decision box. So, sa ating number 22, sa tanong po na kung ano po yung nire-represent ng rectangle, siya po ay process. 23. So, ito daw po ay represented by diamond. Magsasagot siya ng tanong na yes or no. So, yung sagot po natin dito is wala na pong iba kundi si letter E, decision po. Number 23. It is represented, supposedly 24 na po ito. It is represented by a small circle or a connector box and is labeled using letters. So, small circle daw po yung ni-represent nito and labeled using letters. So, verbatim po yan sa description po ng ating connector. So, number 24, our answer is letter C, connector. Nagkagulo na yung ating number. So, 24 again. Draw in one direction. So, draw niya yung ating direction, preferably from top to bottom to keep a flow chart clear. So, ano daw po yung nagpapakita ng direction sa ating flow charts? Our answer is letter D, the arrow lines. So, number 25. A process is represented by a rectangle with double lines on its side. So, dito sa question na ito, dapat careful po tayo at tapusin po natin ang pagbabasa ng ating question. Kasi, baka pag nakita na po ninyo na represented siya by rectangle, ay isipin na po ninyo na process po siya. So, dito po sa huli, last part ng ating question, sinabi po niya na ito daw po ay rectangle with double lines. Ito, double lines on each side. So, ano ba ito? Tingnan po natin. So, sabi dito, a sub-process is represented by a rectangle with double lines on each side. So, yung pinagkaiba lang po ng ating process sa sub-process, pareho po silang represented by rectangle. However, yung ating sub-process, meron po siyang additional na double lines on each side. So, yung sagot po natin sa 25 is letter D, sub-process. 26. If a 10 kilobyte file is stored in a 1 MB file or megabyte, 1 MB megabyte folder, then approximately how many files can be stored in that folder? So, kung meron daw po tayong 10 kilobytes na file, tapos meron din tayong folder na 1 megabytes. So, ilang 10 kilobytes ba na file yung kaya natin i-store sa ating 1 MB folder? So, paano ba i-solve yung ganitong question? So, first, dapat alam mo yung value, yung equivalent ng ating kilobyte, megabyte, or gigabyte, terabytes sa ating bytes. Bakit po bytes yung ating tinitingnan natin na equivalent? Kasi yung bytes po yung magsisilbi po na common ground po ng ating mga unit na ito. So dito, yung tinatanong po niya is kilobyte. Meron po siyang, yung kilobyte po natin ay meron po siyang 1024 bytes. So kung meron tayong yung file po natin is 10 kilobytes. So kung meron tayong, tapos yung ating 1 kilobyte is equals to 1024 bytes. Tapos may 10 tayo na kilobyte. So i-times lang po natin yan sa, so 10 file, yung 10 kilobyte natin na file, sandali lang po. So, kung meron po tayong 10 kilobyte na files, tapos yung value po ng ating 1 kilobyte is 1024 bytes, meron po tayong 10,240 bytes in 10 kilobytes. Ang kati po ng lalamunan ko. Sorry po. So, again, pag meron po tayong file na 10 kilobytes po, i-multiply po natin yun sa value ng ating kilobytes into bytes na 1024 siya. So, meron tayong 10,250 bytes in 10 kilobytes. Then, yung ating 1 MB folder, so atin din siyang convert into bytes po. So yung ating 1 MB is equivalent po yan ng 1,048,576 bytes. So ano na po yung gagawin natin dito? So i-divide lang po natin yung value ng ating MB, yan, kinopya natin, 1,048,576 divided by 10,240, yung sagot po natin is 102.4 or 102 files approximately po. So, sorry po. So, hindi natin yan i-round off kasi kung hindi naman yan umabot sa 5 or hindi naman po tayo pwedeng magsisave ng 0.5 lamang po na file. So, yung sagot po natin sa number 26 is letter B po, 102 files. Number 27. The basic architecture of computer was developed by. So, sino daw po yung nag-develop ng basic architecture ng ating computer? So, kilalanin natin tong mga gentlemen na ito. So, A. Charles Babbage, B. Gordon Moore, C. Blaise Pascal, and D. John von Neumann. Ito pong si Charles Babbage, siya po ay computer pioneer. Siya po yung nag-design ng first automatic computing engines, pero po hindi po ito nagiging successful. It was only completed 150 years after it was designed. So, medyo matagal po bago po na-realize yung dinesign po ni Charles Babbage. Yung si Gordon Earl Moore naman was an American businessman, engineer, and a co-founder and emeritus chairman of Intel Corporation. He proposed the Moore's Law, which makes the observation that the number of transistors is in an integrated circuit doubles after 2 years. So, siya po yung may gawa noon. Ito pong si Pascal or si Blaise Pascal, siya po yung nag-produce ng several important theorems and treatises on geometry, physics, theology, and other subjects. So, sa ating, si Pascal din po yung nag-design ng ating digital calculator kasi po yung father niya po ay isang tax collecting officer. Then hindi na siya lumabas. Ito namang si John von Neumann, siya po yung nag-design ng basic concept, nag-design po ng architecture po ng ating computer. So, sabi dito, John von Neumann is an important important contributors in the field because siya po yung nag-develop ng logical design for computers that paid attention to such concerns as data storage and the processing instructions. So this design, ito yung design na tinatawag na von Neumann architectures become the basic concept of the most computers. So kaya siya po yung nag-develop ng ating basic architecture sa ating computers. So sabi dito, yung von Neumann architecture daw consists of a single shared memory for programs and data, a single bus for memory access, an arithmetic unit, and a program control unit. So, the von Neumann processors operates fetching and execution cycles seriously. So, again, sa ating number 27, yung sagot po natin is letter D, John von Neumann. So, number 28, first generation of computer was based on which technology? A, vacuum tube, B, transistor, C, integrated circuit, and D, very large scale integration. So, meron po tayong 5 generation of computer. So, tinatawag po yan natin na si first gen, second gen, third, fourth, and fifth generation na computer. So, yung tinatanong po dito is yung ating first generation na computer. Siya po ay from the period of 1946 to 1949 at yung technology na ginagamit po niya dito is vacuum tube. So, meron po tayong sagot sa number 28, letter A po, vacuum tube. Pero tingnan po natin yung ibang klase din ng computer natin. So, sa second generation natin, from 1959 to 1965, yung technology use po niya ay transistors. Sa third gen, from 1965 to 1971, gumagamit po siya ng integrated circuit. So sa fourth generation, from 1971 to 1980, meron po siyang technology na ginagamit na microprocessor po. Then yung fifth generation po yung ngayon po, yun po yung ginagamit natin ng mga computer. So from 1980 to present, it is based on the artificial intelligence. So again sa 28, our answer is letter E, vacuum tube po yung technology na ginagamit po sa ating first generation na computer. Number 21. Which of the following is a non-volatile? So A, DRAM, B, ROM, C is RAM, then D, all of the above. So first, let us understand what is non-volatile. So kapag sinabi po natin na non-volatile, ito po yung memory po ng computer kung saan po kaya niya pong i-retain ang mga stored information even after na ma-close yung ating mga computer or mawala yung power sa ating computer. So alin ba dito yun? Nakita na pala sa ating choices, which our answer is letter B, ROM or read-only memory. So, pero tingnan po natin kung ano tong ibang choices natin. So, yung DRAM or Dynamic Random Access Memory is a temporary memory bank of your computer where data is stored for quick and short-term access. So, temporary lang po siya. So, hindi po siya matatawag na non-volatile. So, kung meron tayong dynamic, meron din tayong static na random access memory. So, ito po ay ginagamit po siya to hold data in static form that is as long as the memory has power. So, hinuhold lang po ng ating SRAM yung ating data as long na meron po merong power po yung ating mga laptop. So pag napatay na po yun, nawawala na din po yung kanyang memory. So sa ating 29, yung non-volatile po natin is letter B, ROM. So 30. 1 MB is equal to, so ano ba yung value natin sa ating MB? So tingnan po natin again sa ating table. So yung 1 MB po natin, yan, ay meron po siyang 1,000 kilobyte. So yung sagot po natin sa number 30 is letter B, 1,024 kilobyte. Then 31. So fifth generation computer are based on A. Programming intelligence, B. Artificial intelligence, C. Virtual reality, and D. System of knowledge. So na-present na po itong kanina. So yung itong concept na to kanina. So yung fifth generation computer po natin ay siya po yung present po na ginagamit natin ng mga computer. Meron po siyang artificial intelligence na ginagamit po as technology po. So 31 is letter B. So 32, which of the following is the world's fastest supercomputer? A. Tokyo, the Fugaku supercomputer. B. Jewel's Boosters module sa Germany po ito. Then C. Sanwi Taiholite ng China at saka D. Frontier Oak Ridge National Laboratory. So, napakita na pala yung sagot. Pero tingnan po natin yung iba't ibang supercomputer po na ito. So, itong si Fugaku, siya po ay na-develop po ng Fujitsu and Japan Reiki National Research Institute. So, ano yung ating ko? Before po, itong si Fugaku, siya po yung ating world fastest computer. Meron po siyang 442 petaflops, yan, or quadrillions of floating point operation per second. So, ng June 2020 po, ito pong si Fugaku supercomputer, so natanggal po sa kanya yung title na World Fastest Supercomputer, napalitan na po siya. So Japanese supercomputer Fugaku has lost its position as the world fastest in terms of computing speed, ranking second after topping the list in twice yearly ranking the last 4 times in a row. So kada taon po kasi magtatanghal po ng world fastest supercomputers. Itong si Fugaku ko supercomputer, natanghal po siya na dalawang beses po siya natanghal na siya po yung world fastest supercomputer. So only just last 2020, June 2020, nawala po sa kanya yung title na world fastest supercomputer. So ngayon pumapangalawa na po itong si Fugaku. Then we have the Jewel's Boosters module. So itong si Jewel's Booster module ng Germany, ito po siya ay sa ngayon po yung ranking po niya, siya po ay yung pang-8 na supercomputer sa ating dito po sa ating mundo. So malaki din po siya. Itong mga computer na to ay hindi siya ordinaryong computer. Ito po ay sobrang laki na mga computer na kailangan niya po ng halos isang building or more to that na space para po lang sa kanyang para lang po sa computer na ito. Kaya meron po silang super fast na processing po. Din itong si Sanwi Taiholite, siya po ay pang-apat po sa rank natin sa ngayon. Ito po ay from China din po. So, noong 2016 po, so, kung hindi po ako nagkakamali, last 2016 po, itong si Sanwi Taiholite, siya po ay number 1 po for that year. So, itong si Frontier Oak Ridge, ng Oak Ridge National Laboratory, so sa Amerika po ito, siya po yung pumalit kay Fugaku po noong 2020 po. Pinalitan niya po si Fugaku as the world's first and fastest exascale supercomputer hosted at the Oak Ridge Leadership Computing Facility in Tennessee, United States, and first operational in 2022. So, ito pong launching it to the head of the, yan po, itong si top 500 po, ito po yung, siya po yung nagra-rank ng ating mga world's fastest powerful computers. So, na-launch po ito ng top 500 as the head or the fastest world supercomputer. So, ito, sa number 32 po natin, yung sagot po natin is letter D, Frontier. Then, 33. So, CD-ROM stands for, so ano ba yung CD-ROM natin? So, yung CD-ROM natin stands for Compact Disk Read-Only Memory. So, yung sagot po natin is letter D. Hindi na po natin irarasyo itong tatlo na to kasi gawa-gawa lang po yan. Hindi po yan kasali. So, yung CD-ROM again is a Compact Disk Read-Only Memory. Read-only memory po siya. Kasi kahit po napapatay po yung ating computer, kung ano po yung file na naka-save sa ating CD, siya po ay mariretrieve po natin. 34. Where is the RAM located? So, sinabi na po din ito kanina na yung ating RAM saka ating ROM ay nakikita po sa ating motherboard. So, ito po ay ROM po. Nagkamali po ng ano dito. Pero, the same pa rin po yung ating ROM and RAM is located po siya sa ating motherboard. So, number 34 is letter A, motherboard. So, number 35, the basic operation performance by a computer are. So, ano ba yung pinaka-basic na performance ng ating computers? So, tingnan po natin. The basic operation performed by a computer are the arithmetic operation, logical operation, and storage and relative function. Basically, 5 po ito sila. Yung input, output, process, storing, and controlling. However, itong 5 na ito ay embedded na po siya sa tatlo na ito. So, yung sagot po natin sa number 35 is letter D, all of the above. Kasi lahat po ng yan sa ating choices ay basic operation po ng ating computers. Then, the smallest unit in a digital system is A, bit, B, byte, C, character, and D, kilobyte. So, tingnan po natin. So, 1 kilobyte is a little more than 1,000 bytes, specifically 1,024 bytes. Then, yung ating character naman po is ang any letter, number, or space, punctuation mark, or symbols na tinatype po natin sa ating computer, siya po yung tinatawag na character. Hindi po yung ating mga character, literal na character ng tao. But yung mga, lahat po ng ini-input natin na mga letters, numbers sa ating keyboard, siya po yung tinatawag natin na character sa computers. Then, within a computer, information is represented and is stored in digital binary format. The term bit is an abbreviation for binary digit. So, itong bit, itong B, tapos dito, siya po yung tinatawag natin na bit. And represents as the smallest space of data. Siya po yung pinakaliit na data po natin. So, while a bit is the smallest representation of data, the most basic unit of digital storage is the byte. A byte is 8 bits and is the smallest unit of measure used to represent data storage capacity. So, dito sa ating question, yung pinaka-smallest po na digital system natin is letter A. Siya po, si bit po yung pinaka-smallest natin na digital system. However, hindi po niya kayang mag-represent ng data kasi nga 1 bit lang po siya. Kaya tinatawag yung byte natin, siya po yung tinatawag natin na smallest digital store. Siya po yung pinakamaliit na magre-represent ng ating data. Pero ang tanong kasi dito sa atin sa number 36 is the smallest unit in digital system. Hindi po yung magre-represent ng ating data. So again, 36 letter A. 37. So, what is BIOS stands for? So, diretso na po tayo sa ating sagot. So, yung BIOS po ay nagre-represent po siya ng Basic Input-Output System po. Na, dito po, yung BIOS po ay stands for Basic Input-Output System. Yung sagot natin is letter C. Again, yung ibang choices dito is gawa-gawa lang po lamang. So, 37 letter C. 38. Where are save files stored in computer? So, saan po ba in-store yung ating mga files sa computer? So save files are stored on a computer hard disk. The hard drive is a data storage system that uses magnetic storage to store and receive digital data with rapidly spinning disk coated with magnetic material. So, yung sagot po natin sa letter D is, sa number 38 is letter E, hard disk po yung, sa hard disk po nasa-save po yung ating mga file. So, ito po yung nangyayari sa ating computer. So, nag-i-input po tayo with the use of mouse, keyboard, scanner, camera, mic, or video po. So, lahat po ng input natin po na-process po yan sa ating CPU at pwede po siyang ma-store sa ating ROM or sa removable storage sa ating flash drive, hard drive, and network. So, dito sa ating choices, ang meron lang naman po tayo is yung hard drive. Hindi naman po kasali yung tatlo sa ating choices. So, yung sa number 38, yung sagot po natin is letter D, hard disk. Hard disk po is the same po with hard drive. 39. So, napakita na yung sagot. Hub works on which layers? So, saan po daw nag-work si hub? So, ano ba itong si hub? A hub refers to a hardware device that enables multiple devices or connection to connect to a computer. So, ito pong si hub, siya po yung nag-i-enable po ng ating mga devices para po siya makonect sa ating computers. So, kung titingnan po natin, meron po tayong tinatawag na 7 layers of the OC model. So, yung OC model po natin is the Open System Interconnection. So, kung titingnan natin dito, meron po tayong 7 layers, the physical, data, network, transposition, presentation, and application. So, dito sa physical, yung nag-work dito is the physical structure, coax, fibers, wireless, hubs, and repeater. So, yung tinatanong po natin, hinahanap po natin sa number 39 is hub. So, yung sagot po natin is letter B, which is the physical layer. Then, 40. Which keyboard shortcut bold selected text? So, ano daw po yung ginagamit natin na keyboard shortcut para po mapabold natin po yung ating text? So, bago po natin na sagutan itong question na ito, I have to present to you yung mga iba't iba pong natin na mga keyboard shortcut. So, hindi ko na po sila babanggitin kasi medyo madami po sila. I-represent ko na lang po sa inyo. Then, pwede po ninyo itong i-screenshot para maano po ninyo. So, ito yung sa ating function key, yung mga F function po natin, F1 to F12. Then, we have also for cursor movement. So, ano ba yung cursor? Yung parang arrow na makikita po natin na nag-move dyan sa ating screen. Yan po yung ating cursor. So, meron tayong iba't iba din na movement dyan. So, ito yung titingnan po natin kung paano gagawin ito. Paano mafa-function yung ating cursor with the keyboard shortcut. Then, we have also for document actions. Halimbawa, pag Control A to save and Control P to print. Then, we have also the for formatting. So, meron tayong Control A sa cut, Control C sa copy, Control V sa paste, and more. So, ito na yung hinahanap po natin for text styles. Pag bold po, ang ginagamit po natin na control is Control B. So, yung ating number 40, yung sagot po natin is letter B. Yung ginagamit natin na keyboard shortcut para po magiging bold po yung ating text. Then, 41. Any data or instruction entered into the memory of the computer is considered as A. Process, B. Input, C. Storage, and D. Output. So tingnan po natin. Meron po tayong 5 basic types of computer operation. We have input, process, output, storage, and controlling. So, yung tinatanong po dito yung lahat po daw ng ini-enter natin into memory computer. So, anong tawag po doon? So, tingnan natin dito sa input. The process of entering data and instruction into computer system, it involves 3 steps. Accepting the list of instruction from the user in their format, then converting this instruction into computer acceptable form, supplying the instruction to computer system is for processing. So, yung lahat po ng ini-input po natin sa ating computer, lahat po ng in-enter po natin ay tinatawag po natin siya na input. So, number 41, letter B, input. Then, 42, the memory sizes in mainframe computers and advanced technology microcomputers are expressed as. So, ano ba yung ating mainframes na tinatawag? Itong mainframes po ay high performance computers din po siya with large amount of memories and processor that process billions of simple calculation and transaction in real time. So, hindi din po siya basta-basta na computer. So, the memory size in mainframe computers and advanced technology microcomputers are expressed as megabytes. A megabyte contains of 1,000 kilobytes. As advanced technology devices need more storage for processing, hence megabytes is used. So, since yung ating advanced technology and mainframe computers ay gumagamit po siya ng mga advanced gumagamit po siya ng medyo malaki na storage, so hindi po pwede itong tatlo natin na ating choices. Kasi yung malaki lang po natin dito is letter D, which is the megabytes. So, yung mainframe computers storage capacity of 1 million bytes or 1 MB with some 600,000 bytes of RAM. So, ito po yun. 43. Which of the following is not an advantage of magnetic disk storage? So, ipapakita po natin dito yung ating advantages and disadvantages of magnetic disk storage. So, maya-maya pag may naririnig po kayong parang mga drums sa background natin, pagpasensya na po ginawa ko po itong video na ito, inagahan ko po as early as 4 AM kasi po magpa-practice po sa gym kasi yung bahay namin malapit sa gym. Magpa-practice po yung mga estudyante ng high school para po sa festival po. Kaya medyo maingay po, inagahan ko po tong paggawa ng video na ito. So, yan, medyo magsisimula na po sila. So, malapit na din naman po tayong matapos. So, pagpasensyahan nyo na po yung ating background. So, again, yung magnetic disk natin is a non-volatile din siya na storage device in which we can store data for a long time. So, ano po yung ating advantages? So, ito po yan. Hindi ko na po yan sila isa-isahin. Pwede nyo po again na i-screenshot yan. So, tingnan po natin. So, yung disk storage is less expensive than tape storage. So, sabi dito sa ating disadvantages, ang ating daw pong magnetic disk is it costs more than the magnetic po, magnetic po siya. So, hindi po yan totoo. So, hindi po ito disadvantage natin. Then, this storage is longer lasting than the magnetic tape. So, sabi dito, yung atin daw magnetic disk is less portable. They are risk of data loss in the event of the head crash. So, hindi daw po, hindi totoo itong longer lasting siya kasi pwede pong mawala yung ating data loss kung magkakaroon po ng head crash. Then, the access time of magnetic disk is much less than the magnetic tape. So hindi naman po ito sinabi dito. So yung sagot po natin sa 43 is letter D, none of the above po. So wala po dito sa mga choices na ito ang disadvantage po ng ating magnetic disk. So be careful po kayo sa itong not na ito sa ating mga question kasi uso yan sa LED. Pag sinabi po dito, kung hindi po kayo mag-iingat, iisipin po ninyo kung ano po yung advantage po. Pero meron pong nakalagay dito na not. So, yung tinatanong po niya is yung disadvantage. Then, number 44. The 0 and 1 in the binary numbering system are called binary digit or, so diretso na din tayo, bits. So yung bit daw is only have only two possible values which are 1 and 0. Ito daw po siya ang tinatawag sa ating binary digit na nag-represent ng smallest space of data. So again, 44, letter E. 45, the letter V in the keyboard is typed with, so nakita na yung answer, letter B po, the left index finger. So ito po yung ating keyboard. So bawat kulay na po na yan ay ito po yung mga kulay ito po yung mga fingers na ginagamit po nila. So yung ating ring finger is for yellow, orange is for middle finger is for orange, then index is for this color, and thumb is for the space. So yan po ang ating left hand saka right hand. So yung tinatanong po dito is si letter V. Yan. So si letter V po, ang ginagamit po niyan is si left index finger. So index po yung tinatawag po natin dito. So ito po yung matawag ng ating mga finger na yan. So again sa 45, we have letter B, the left index finger, yung ginagamit natin sa pagta-type ng letter V. So sino po yung gumagamit dito? Kasi ako po, hindi ko po kabisado yung ito. So kahit na anong finger po yung ginagamit ko sa pagta-type. So number 46, the IC chips used in computer is made of, so diretso din tayo. So yung IC is integrated circuit po yan, also called the microelectronic circuit, microchips or chips, an assembly of electronic component fabricated a single unit in which miniaturized active device. So capacitors and resistors and their interconnection are built up on a thin substrate of semiconductors material, typically po silicon. So number 46 po, ang ating sagot is letter B, silicon. 47, which of the following is the standard color code for audio jacks? A, green for speaker and pink for microphone. B, black for speaker and white for microphone. C, orange for speakers and black for microphone. And D, white is for speakers and black for microphone. So ano ba yung audio jacks natin? So ito po siya. Ito yung audio jacks na tinatawag natin. So tingnan po natin dito. So yung ating white for speakers, wrong na po yan. Kasi ito pong si white ay para po ito sa ating video. Hindi po yan sa ating audio. Audio po kasi yung tinatanong po dito yan. Ito namang si black for microphone, wrong din po yan kasi si black po ay para po sa rare speakers. So mali na po si letter D. So si letter C, orange for speaker. Tingnan po natin si orange. So hindi din po siya si orange. Wrong na din po siya kasi black din po yung sa kanyang microphone. Then we have letter B, black for speaker. So speaker po yan, kulang po na yan ng A. White for microphone. So ito din pong white ay para po siya sa audio. Although itong si black ay sa rare speaker po siya, pero magiging mali po yan kasi po si white ay para po yan sa video. So yung sagot po natin is letter A, green. Green po yan. Ayan, nagkamali-mali na tuloy pag-type. Green is speakers. So green is for speakers. At si pink po ay para po sa ating microphone. So, yung tamang sagot po natin sa number 47 is letter E, green for speakers and pink for microphone. 48. Which of the following devices is often attached to the parallel port of the computer system? So, tingnan po natin. Diretso na po tayo. The parallel port of the cables that are used to connect the printers to the computer often called the 36-pin Centronics. Yan. Connectors. Data could be transmitted at maximum speed of 100 kilobytes per second using the original parallel port standards. At a time, down multiple standards of copper cable, the parallel port originally was C. So, ito po yung tinatawag po natin na parallel port. So, dito po kuni-connect yung ating computer po. So, ngayon po, meron na po tayong kinukonek sa USB port. Pero po, dito sa tanong na ito po yung kanyang ibig sabihin. So, number 48, we have letter A. Then, 49. Which of the following describe dots per end? So, ano pa po ba yung dots per ends po natin or DPI? So, letter E, it measures the screen resolution. Sa B, para daw po ito sa printer's resolution. Sa C, we have for front's resolution. And D, para po daw po sa ating scanner's resolution. So, ano po yung DPI? So, yung DPI po is a measure of the resolution of a printed document or digital scan. So, yan po. The higher the dots density, the higher the resolution of the print or scan. So, yung sagot po natin dito is letter B. For printed resolution po siya. Kung napapansin po ninyo, sino po dito sa inyo yung nagpapapictures sa mga studio, kapag low quality po yung pictures nila, so para po siyang ganito. Parang ganito yung picture natin. Meron po siyang parang mga square sa picture po natin. Yan po ay dahil po sa ating tinatawag na DPI or dots per end. So medyo mababa po yung kanyang DPI. So meron din po mga studio na ang ganda po ng kuha nila ng picture natin. Very clear pa sa parang very smooth po. Yan po ay mataas po yung DPI po or resolution po na ginagamit po nila nasa picture po natin. So number 49, we have letter B. Yung DPI po is a measure of the printer's resolution. The more na marami po yung DPI po, the more po na mas maganda po yung result po. Then 50. Which supercomputer developed by IBM defeated the world chess champion Garry Kasparov in 1997? So ano daw po yung tinatawag natin na supercomputer na siya pong nakatalo o sa ating world chess champion na si Garry Kasparov. Itong si Garry Kasparov po, siya po ay isang Russian national. So itong si Summit Tianhe ng China, yan po sila, ay isa din po silang mga supercomputer. Pero ito lamang po si Deep Blue ang nakatalo po dito kay Garry Kasparov. So tingnan po natin. So Deep Blue computer chess playing system designed by IBM in the early 90s. And it is the first time computer na nanalo po sa game against the world champions under tournament conditions. So, yung configuration po ng ating Deep Blue, meron po siyang 256 processors working in tandem. So, kaya po natalo niya po si Garry. With an ability to evaluate 200 million chess position per second. So, wala na. Sana po may ganito po tayong mind sa kay Deep Blue. So, ito po yung picture ni Garry Kasparov nang naglalaro po sila ni Deep Blue. Ito po si Deep Blue. Yan. So, again, sa number 50, we have letter B as our answer. 51. Which of the following serve as the communication line between the CPU and its peripherals? So, sa atin po, yan, hindi ko na po yan babasahin kasi na-present na po yan sa mga previous slides natin. So, diretso na po tayo sa ating sagot. So, the communication channel, yung channel po na yan, between the processor and the peripherals is called a bus. So, yung sagot po natin sa number 51 is letter A, bus. So, kung napapansin po ninyo, parang nagmamadali po ako kasi ayoko po na maabutan pa ako ng magsimula na po yung practice ng festivals. So, 52. MS Word is an example of, so, A, an operating software, B, processing software, C, application software, and D, an input software. So, meron po tayong tatlong software lamang po. Meron tayong tinatawag na utility software. Ito po yung mga programs na ginagamit po natin like the file managers, virus scanners, and disk defragmenters. This is to help maintain and optimize computer performance. So, yan po yung tinatawag natin na utility software. Meron din po tayong tinatawag na system software. Yung system software po natin, for example, yung Android, yung OS po ng Apple, tapos Windows 7, Windows 8, 19, saka yung Windows Vista, saka Linux po. Yun po yung tinatawag natin na mga system software. Then we have also the application software. For example po nito yung Microsoft Word. Mga application na po sila. So yung sagot po natin sa number 52 is letter C, application software. Kasi itong si operating software, under po wala po tayo nito, but we have the system software. So yung operating software, halimbawa yung Windows 10, ay under po yan siya sa system software po natin. Yung processing software, wala din po tayo nito, saka yung input, wala din po tayo niyan. Then number 53, what is a process of searching bugs in software? So diretso na din tayo sa sagot. So debugging is the process of finding and fixing errors or bugs in the source code of any software. So yung sagot sa natin sa 53 is letter D, debugging po. 54, firewalls are used to protect against E, virus, B, unauthorized access, D, data-driven attacks, and D, fire attacks. So obviously, hindi po itong fire attacks kasi wala namang fire attacks po sa ating mga computer. So yung ating firewall network is a security device that monitors and filters incoming and outgoing network traffic based on organization previously established security policies. So yung firewalls natin, nagpro-protect po siya sa mga unauthorized access po. So, number 54, letter B po yung sagot natin. Yung virus po, under na po siya nitong ating letter B. So, number 55, which of the following is not an operating system? So, nakita nyo na yung sagot. So, ito po si letter E, B, and C, sila po yung mga operating system po natin. Ito pong si letter C, siya po ay ating application system. So, number 55, letter C po, Microsoft Office po yung example ang hindi po kasali sa ating operating system. Ito po yung mga example ng ating operating system po. Vista, Windows 7, 8, 19, Linux, Apple, Mac OS, saka Android po. So, ito na po yung end ng ating part 1. Paki-enter na lang po yung ating part 2. Thanks God, hindi po umabot yung hindi po tayo umabot sa oras ng practice po ng festival. So, again, thank you and see you sa part 2.